whoops, we went into the next song there. Hi, we're a professional radio show. We're live. I'm Conrad Fargo Fresh. We're here with Grace Rebel from the place, from the chamber. Where are you from?
Fargo Moorhead, West Fargo Chamber.
There you go. And we are talking Fargo Fresh. So I'm not sure if you've seen or if you follow or watch. So as I did tell you, I am a realtor. I don't know if you know that. I'm a realtor at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Premier Properties. I have to say that legally whenever I mention. And so I watch interest rates and stuff like that. Is that anything that you keep your eye on at all?
I am fortunate enough to say that I do not watch that.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole thing. So do you know anything about like the housing market, or have you ever, where you live right now? You're living in an apartment?
Living in an apartment by NDSU.
And nowhere near looking to buy a house anytime soon.
I'm very comfortable with
that's very good. That's very good. Well, I'll give you kind of a little primer that most people don't even know about. There's this organization called the Federal Reserve. You ever heard of them?
Yes.
What do you know about them?
I've heard of them.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great.
Quite honestly, that's it.
Yeah, okay. No, that's great. So they, and this might blow your mind.
Okay.
They literally control how valuable our money is.
That's
like
such a fun thought.
Like you would think we just want our money to be as valuable as possible. Doesn't work that way. It's more complicated than that. So they bring it up, they bring it down. What they did during COVID was make the money very unvaluable to help with COVID stuff. And now we've been dealing with inflation because of that.
Right.
And then now they're trying to make the money more valuable. Like that's the most simple way that I can do it. But when they make the money more valuable, it makes it really hard for people to buy houses.
Okay.
Because it's hard to get the money because it's so valuable now.
Right.
And so they can't get the money to go buy a house unless they have cash. But who has cash? Cash is hard to get because it's so valuable now.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Total sense.
And so we have all been waiting. So dirty little secret, volume is down in the real estate world. So very few people selling.
Right.
But sellers are also buyers because you sell a house, you got to live somewhere, you're probably going to buy. So if nobody's selling, then nobody's buying. So that means volume across the board has just been down because interest rates are up. So we're waiting for interest rates to go down. So that is the fresh take, is that sounds like before May 1st, they're going to start cutting, and they're going to cut 4 times next year. So
very exciting.
Yes, very exciting to anybody who has been waiting and holding their breath. This is thanks to Brian Kim at Clear Value Tax. He's a very good YouTuber who I really like. But that's the whole. That's how we'll keep it in your wheelhouse. That's the whole topic there. So
I appreciate it.
What did you learn? Can you tell me back what you learned? What did I do a good job?
I feel like I'm back in school. That things are looking positive for the housing market in the future.
There you go. Yes, very good. Yeah, that's great. I love that. Okay, moving on. The Fargo Dome reimagined vote taking place today.
It's today.
What do you know about that? Yeah, so what do you know about that? I mean, the chamber, you must have an opinion.
Yeah, so I do know a little bit about it. They're looking at adding a convention center to the Fargo Dome.
Oh.
Very exciting. Something that is really needed in our community.
Okay.
So looking forward to it. Looking forward to see how many people go out and vote.
Yeah, it is a special election today in Fargo, North Dakota. So probably by the time you're seeing this video, it's too late. But I think the takeaway is that the Dome may be being switched up to have a convention center. So the Holiday Inn just isn't good enough anymore? Or what's the thinking behind?
To my knowledge, and I could be incorrect, I want to say that this would hold a much
larger amount. So we're looking to have like Dragon Con here soon, maybe.
I'm not sure what that is, but maybe.
Sure, I don't know what it is either. I heard about it. All the cool kids do it. Last thing here. So, and this is very important. Fargo family is searching for their service dog. So, yep, according to social media post, Ruby, a reddish golden doodle, was last seen in the Osgood neighborhood on 66th Street South just after 8 a.m. this morning. That would be December 3rd. Okay. So, if you see, and got a picture here of him running around in a little vest, is a golden doodle, reddish golden doodle.
Okay. We'll have to get out and look.
Yeah, I mean, if you notice, there's a service dog running around. Have you ever like approached a runaway dog? Have you ever done anything like that?
I actually have. I in high school used to work at a vet clinic, so if I see a dog running around, I grab them.
Yes.
Take them. You can take them to veterinary clinic and have them scanned for a microchip.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, or if they have a collar.
That's generally what you check first, but sometimes they don't.
My dog, who passed away last spring, I miss her so much. Yeah. She got out once. She actually slipped out of the collar, and so she had no collar. And then we found her on Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
On Facebook, somebody had made a post, found this dog, gave her a bath. Apparently she was very dirty, and then brought her to the pound. And so then they brought her to the pound on like a Friday. I had to wait the whole weekend without my dog, and I just like stressing knowing that she's just like suffering in the pound. But the moral of the story here is, thanks to the Facebooks, I was able to get my pupper back, safe and sound, and with a free bath.
Even better.
Even better. So do you have any pets?
I have fish.
Oh yeah. What kind of fish? Freshwater or salt?
They're freshwater fish.
Oh yeah. You know, there's a big rivalry between, and there's a little bit of snobbishness. The saltwater people look down on the freshwater people. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But...
So if you want to step up your game, go get like a real aquarium, get some saltwater inclusions.
Sure.
And what kind of fish do you have?
I have a couple mollies, and then
What's a molly? What's that?
I honestly don't know how to describe them. They look like kind of like a skinny goldfish.
Oh, okay.
And
like if I were to look at it, I would just say, "Oh, look, it's a goldfish."
It looks like a fish.
But you're too cool to call it a goldfish. You'd be like, "This is a molly."
I felt like I had to get technical. I also have my favorite fish is a pleco or a plecostomus, and that's one of the little algae suckers.
Oh
yeah. They're the best.
Well, I like them because they do work.
Right?
Yeah. That's why I'm a dog person rather than a cat person.
Oh,
because dogs are like they're an alarm clock. They let you know if somebody's in the house.
Yep.
But they also clean up the floor. They eat everything off the floor. That was one of the biggest adjustments when I lost my pupper. Sure. Is like all of a sudden I gotta clean up. Every time I drop food on the floor, I'm like, well, I guess I gotta clean that up now. Broke my own heart a lot because I'm a slob. All right, moving on. We have got, where are we? Where's my music? Naimano with I Wish I Could Sleep. And then we'll be back to do Fargo favorites. Just like that.
Nice.
Just like that. So don't go nowhere.